Like to see the Bible taught in schools?
Absolutely. You won't have kids growing up feeling there's no God, no one loves them. The lie of evolution has done a lot of damage.
The lie of evolution? What is that?
Yes. The atheist lie of evolution, saying there's no God, everything evolved. What a bunch of hogwash.
How old do you think the Earth is?
I believe the Earth is about 2,000 years old.
2,000? 2,000?
When Trump made his acceptance speech in 2015, I swear I saw the hand of God reach out and touch Trump.
Pro-life, pro-Second Amendment. You consider yourself pro-life?
Definitely.
And you're pro-Second Amendment?
Yes.
Guns is the leading cause of death for children 1 to 17. Is supporting guns a pro-life thing?
Yes.
They're talking about how they're trying to infuse more Christianity into our politics. How do you feel about that as well?
Well, I am a Christian.
Do you believe in separation of church and state?
I don't know for sure. I just know that I'm a Christian. I'll serve my Bible, my God, you know.
You think Donald Trump is talking to God, and when he enacts something, an executive order or something, it's because God actually told him?
I don't know about that, but I believe he's getting his instructions from God. Yeah, I sure do.
This cannot be the demographic of people that are voting. Their vote should not count. As a Christian, I apologize. What type of religion is this? This has to be Christianity 2.0. It cannot be what we're used to or what we studied. Maybe free speech ain't so good. I'm really not sure anymore about the whole democracy thing, guys.
I know people are going to start saying, well, you got what you voted for, so.
Okay, what happened?
My groceries, I used to pay between $150 to $200. Last week, I went and purchased the same amount of groceries that I usually do, and I ended up paying almost $320-something.
Huh, I thought you said day one prices would come down.
I used to fill my tank with $45, $50. Now I spend $60, $70, almost $80 filling up the tank.
Gee, I wonder who started a conflict with Iran that caused gas prices to go higher.
Who's been a Democrat? Let's start with that. For some reason, I guess the way that he sold that he was going to better the economy, I voted for Donald Trump, which I regret doing.
Oh, lady, you fell for the severe case of diabetes when it comes to Trump himself.
I did it because he sold us this story where everything was going to be perfect. Now everything's getting worse and worse by the minute, you know. I think it's a war, isn't it?
Well, lady, you're one sharp tack. Each and every day, more and more people are entering the find out phase of FAFO when it comes to their vote. I mean, unfortunately, some folks are going to have to learn the hard way. But in conclusion, all I do have to say to Celia is, have the day you voted for. Bye.
It was perfect in the first term. What made you think it was going to be different this time? These feel-good stories are such a beacon of hope in these dark times.
It cannot be more clear that Americans are getting ripped off by these gas companies right now. We're getting squeezed at the pump. They're raking in nearly $3,000 every second. That's almost $37 million a day more than they made last year. Meanwhile, we got to choose if we're going to fill up our tank or put food on the table.
Hi, Miss Kathy. Well, it looks like the time has come for yet another "We Told You So." Because, Miss Kathy, do you remember when you and every other conservative on this app were so excited when Trump announced that 170 boats were headed to the United States to buy our sweet American oil? And back then, you guys were convinced that the reason Trump shut down the Strait of Hormuz was all some 4D chess move to force the rest of the world to start buying American oil. And you guys actually thought that this would make us rich. In fact, let's see what you had to say back then, Miss Kathy.
Countries from across the world are sending empty tank. Countries from
American oil. And you guys actually thought that this would make us rich. In fact, let's see what you had to say back then, Miss Kathy.
Countries from across the world are sending empty tankers to come and fill up their fuel here. I mean, we welcome it because that just means more revenues for us.
More revenues for us, right, Miss Kathy? I'm sorry you had to learn the hard way that you don't own an oil company, so it was never going to help you when other people sold oil. Anyway, Miss Kathy, I thought you should know that in this video, your makeup filter accidentally jumped onto Donald Trump's face in the background. Look at it. Look at how cute he looks with the makeup on. Hilarious. All right, Miss Kathy, hopefully at some point you realize that Trump doesn't care about your financial situation at all. You'd think that you guys would have realized that when he literally said that to your face. But no, you guys always ignore exactly what he says in order to keep pretending he's a superhero. But hopefully you figure it out someday, okay? Okay, good luck.
Biden was responsible when gases were high though, right? But not when Trump is president. How the F are they so stupid? He said he likes the stupid. I mean, it's starting to look obvious with a lot of them coming out and then speaking about things that they don't have any information about, nor facts. This reality show gets worse and worse by the day.
Being a Trump supporter is one thing, but trying to gaslight me into believing that gas was higher under Biden than it is under Trump is like delusional as fuck. I just put $74 in a Chevy Malibu. I've had this car since Biden was president. I've never put $74. Like, how are you trying to gas? I've never put $74.
And it's not just gas, it's everything in life. They're trying to gaslight us into thinking that the economy as a whole is better when that is furthest from the truth. But the problem for them is that you can't gaslight people that's spending more of their hard-earned money on things that they've never spent this much money on. They'll look at you dead in the eyes with a straight face and tell you that their grocery bill has lowered. Where are they shopping? Because my grocery bill is the highest it's ever been since I became an adult. They will tell you that their electricity bill is the lowest they ever had. What company is providing their electricity? Please tell me, because this is the highest electricity bill I've ever paid since I started paying electricity bills. They are trying to gaslight people that are going out and spending money every single day. They're going out and buying gas, buying groceries for their families, and they're seeing that their bills have increased. Even if you aren't into politics, let's just say you try to go on vacation, the same vacation that you take, let's just say every 3 years. That same plane ticket that you used to pay $100 for is now $300 because jet fuel prices have drastically increased. And they're trying to tell this person that the economy is better. We both know that you're lying, because me and you both have to go out there and spend money. And me and you both can see that we're spending more money out of our pockets. So you're not going to sit here and tell me that the economy is better when I'm spending more money on the exact same things I paid less for. They are blatantly lying to our face when they know that we know that they're lying. That's how crazy they sound to us.
MAGA is just too delusional. If you can't see the truth up to this point, even when you're going to the gas station, I don't think there's any help for you, honestly. Under Biden, my Toyota RAV was $35 at most. I just filled up for $55. Jesus Christ. My electricity bill went from $150 to $180 to $500. Hey, yo! Unless a good portion of that is going to the data centers, or you'll be going crazy with the electricity in the house.
So by now we've all heard that Canada is removing Jack Daniels from the shelves, and Jack Daniels has responded. They have said that Canada removing their bottles from shelves will be more detrimental to them than just Trump's tariffs alone. But is this you, Jack Daniels? Because if I recall, 6 months ago, you guys scrapped your DEI program. So I kind of think you had this coming anyways, and it's well deserved. Also, is this you? I noticed that you guys donated bottles to Donald Trump's inauguration, so again, well deserved. Lastly, I'd like to point out the method in which Jack Daniels uses to distill their whiskey wasn't even created by Jack Daniels in the first place. He learned it from a formerly enslaved man named Nearest Green. Nearest Green was the first known African-American master distiller. So you guys of all companies should know the importance of DEI, considering you guys stole a method from a man who was way more qualified, all because of a racist family.
Guys, sorry about the weird angle, but I just read this. Guys, sorry about the weird angle, but I just read this and I have to share it, okay? This is in Box Elder County, Utah, which is a highly drought-prone area. Look, okay, they've been losing water over and over for years. Do y'all know? Look who these people voted for. Big shocker, overwhelmingly for Trump. And now they are mad as hell, okay? Pissed like hornets. Because, you know, Mr. Wonderful from, Shark Tank? He's one of the backers. And their county commissioners there just signed off on this new massive 40,000 acre data center, okay? I think that makes it the largest one in the world. And it says that it's gonna consume more electricity than Utah as a state uses, all right? And you can imagine the amount of heat and water this thing is gonna use. So these people who knew that they were already living in a drought-prone area all basically supported Trump, who champions deregulation and hangs out with nothing but AI tech bros. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Have the life you voted for.
I heard about this. The data center is supposed to be the size of Manhattan. I can't wait till they see their utility bills. Unfortunately, half of us are living the life we didn't vote for. I mean, that's the sad truth. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are about some of these MAGA voters, some of them who are regretting them and some of them who are actually seeing the day that they voted for. Leave your comments down below. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. If it's your first time to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check out this video. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. But nevertheless, I'll see you guys when I see you. Peace.